Welcome back to Auto Insight, where we don't just talk about cars, we break down the ideas, the engineering, and the future moves behind the machines that shape automotive culture. Today we're diving into one of the most anticipated American performance cars of the modern era, the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette. This is not just another model year update, this is a turning point for the Corvette nameplate as Chevrolet continues to redefine what an American sports car can be in a world of electrification, global competition, and supercar-level expectations. Since the launch of the C8, the Corvette has already rewritten the rulebook by moving to a mid-engine layout, a decision that shocked purists but ultimately elevated the Corvette into true supercar territory. By 2026, Chevrolet is no longer experimenting, it's refining and expanding that vision. The design of the 2026 Corvette is expected to be sharper, more aggressive, and more aerodynamic, but also cleaner and more mature. Expect subtle changes rather than a full redesign, with revised front and rear fascia, more sculpted air intakes, and improved airflow management aimed at cooling and downforce rather than just visual drama. The proportions remain unmistakably Corvette, low, wide, and planted, but Chevrolet continues to push the idea that this car belongs on the same stage as European exotics. New wheel designs, updated color options, and lightweight materials are expected to further enhance both performance and visual presence. Carbon fiber elements are likely to become more accessible across trims, not just reserved for the most extreme variants, signaling Chevrolet's intent to blur the line between track-focused and road-usable performance. Inside, the 2026 Corvette is expected to take a meaningful step forward in refinement and technology. While the C8 interior was already a big leap from previous generations, Chevrolet has listened to feedback regarding usability and layout. Expect a more intuitive infotainment system with faster processing, improved graphics, and deeper integration with performance data. The digital instrument cluster will likely be more customizable, allowing drivers to tailor displays for street driving, track sessions, or long-distance cruising. Material quality is also expected to improve, with more premium finishes, better fit and finish, and enhanced seating comfort without sacrificing the cockpit-style feel. The Corvette has always been about the driver, and the 2026 model continues that philosophy while acknowledging that modern buyers want comfort, connectivity, and daily usability alongside raw performance. Under the skin is where the 2026 Corvette becomes truly fascinating. Chevrolet is expected to continue offering multiple powertrain options, reinforcing the idea that Corvette is now a family rather than a single personality. The naturally aspirated V8 remains the heart and soul of the lineup, delivering the kind of throttle response, sound, and character that enthusiasts crave. Power figures are expected to remain competitive, with refinements aimed at efficiency, cooling, and reliability rather than chasing headline numbers alone. But the real conversation around the 2026 Corvette centers on electrification. Chevrolet has made it clear that hybrid and electric technology will play a growing role in the Corvette's future. The 2026 model is expected to further develop hybrid performance variants, using electric assistance not as a replacement for the V8 experience, but as a way to enhance acceleration, torque delivery, and handling. Instant electric torque combined with a high-revving V8 creates a driving experience that feels both futuristic and emotionally engaging. This approach allows Chevrolet to keep the Corvette relevant in a rapidly changing automotive landscape without abandoning its identity. Rather than becoming silent or disconnected, the Corvette evolves into a technologically advanced performance machine that still feels alive and visceral. Advanced all-wheel drive systems enabled by electric motors may also become more prominent, dramatically improving traction and corner exit performance while maintaining rear drive balance and driver engagement. On the chassis and handling side, the 2026 Corvette is expected to benefit from continuous refinement rather than radical change. Magnetic ride control, adaptive suspension tuning, and advanced traction systems work together to make the car equally comfortable on public roads and devastatingly capable on a racetrack. Chevrolet's goal is clear: to make the Corvette accessible to a wide range of drivers while still offering a performance ceiling that can embarrass cars costing 2 or 3 times as much. The driving experience is expected to feel sharper, more precise, and more confidence-inspiring than ever. Steering feedback, brake feel, and overall balance are areas where Chevrolet has been investing heavily, and the 2026 Corvette reflects years of data, testing, and real-world feedback from both owners and professional drivers. What truly sets the 2026 Corvette apart, however, is its positioning in the global market. This is no longer just America's sports car, it's a legitimate global performance benchmark. Chevrolet is openly challenging brands like Porsche, Ferrari, and McLaren, not just on price, but on technology, design, and driving dynamics. The fact that the Corvette can compete on this level while remaining relatively attainable is part of what makes it so disruptive. From a cultural perspective, the 2026 Corvette represents confidence. Chevrolet is no longer playing catch-up or proving a point, it's setting its own direction. The Corvette has evolved from a front-engine muscle car into a sophisticated, mid-engine, technology-driven performance platform that still honors its roots. It's loud when it needs to be, precise when it matters, and adaptable enough to survive in an era where regulations and expectations are changing faster than ever. In the end, the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette isn't about reinventing the name, it's about perfecting the transformation that began with the C8. It shows that performance, emotion, and innovation don't have to cancel each other out. Instead, they can coexist in a car that respects its heritage while boldly stepping into the future. If this is the direction Corvette continues to take, the message is clear. The Corvette isn't just keeping up with the world's best sports cars, it's forcing them to rethink what's possible. And that is exactly why the 2026 Corvette matters, not just to Chevrolet fans, but to the entire automotive world.